Bet in play throughout the Betfred World Snooker Championship. Betfred, proud sponsors of the World Snooker Championship.
Well, Danny Willett has sprinkled a little bit of major sporting stardust on the Crucible this fine Monday. Danny, many congratulations. How nice has it been to come back home to Yorkshire and have some time off?
No, it's been good. I don't know about time off. It's been a pretty hectic 2 weeks. Obviously, my plan originally was to have 4 weeks off, probably come here, for a good 5 or 6 days with the snooker, but it's just not obviously happened with all the media and things like that, and looking after the little man and changing nappies. So no, it's nice to get down here today. Support the World Snooker Championships as it should be at the Crucible, and just have a good day.
When you won, did you have any idea of just how much excitement your performance had generated back home in Britain and in Yorkshire specifically?
No, not really. Obviously, we had a couple of days still in America. We had to do a lot of media interviews there, and I don't think you can grasp quite, what it means. It's obviously 20 years since Nick won, 20, and then I think it's 23 years for Woozy and 28 years, 27 years for Sandy. It doesn't really happen that often. So I don't think, I quite realised how big it was until you get back home. We arrived at Manchester and it was crazy. And then I kind of thought then we might not be able to get them nice 2 quiet weeks off, just me and Nick. So there's been a lot of stuff going on, but again with doing something like that, I guess you've got to just take it in your stride and try and enjoy the ride, I guess.
What is it, do you think, about Yorkshire men and women that seem to thrive in the biggest atmosphere and under the most pressure? If you remember Jess Ennis, she was the poster girl really in London 2012, smashed the gold medal. Kel Brooks doing brilliantly in the boxing. We've got world squash champions from here. What is it about this county that seems to generate fantastic sportsmen and women across a whole variety of sports?
I don't know. It's potentially one of them where it's not the wealthiest area in England, in Britain. A lot of the men and women come out of very middle class families, and they know that they've got to work hard to achieve great things. And then you don't know if that gives them a little bit of a bit between the teeth, and they go out there and work extremely hard. Like you say, Jess, not since long come back from giving birth, has then gone and smashed it again, and hopefully I'll get to see her in Rio and she can smash it again, and like you say, Kel's just riding a fantastic crest. You got Vardy obviously from Sheffield, who's doing great for Leicester. So yeah, I think every sportsman, if you categorised it off, has done fantastic, who's from Yorkshire.
One of the great things about watching how you won that incredible major was the fact that you didn't seem to fold under the pressure, because the opportunity was there, but it's all very well having an opportunity. You've got to have the mental strength to take it. Do you see parallels between how you closed that out and the pressure that these guys are under in a very different sporting environment at the Crucible?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's why I enjoy watching it so much. There's a lot of time sat down in your chair, a lot of table time, where you've got either chances to take it on and be aggressive, or do you play a safety? And it's the same in golf, do you try and go for the green into on a par 5 surrounded by water, or do you lay up and take the more easy approach? And all these things kind of come into mental capabilities, and it's kind of just it's how you choose the correct shot at the right time, I guess. And like I said, fortunately on Sunday last Sunday I was able to kind of do the right thing, and I think that's why you come here and appreciate actually, they're not 147s in for fun, on a practice table, but you get the pressure of the Crucible and everything else involved, and all of a sudden it becomes a little bit more difficult.
You've been here a couple of years. You'll be here this evening. A cracking session of snooker. Is Ronnie your favourite player?
He is. It's Ronnie spent a good bit of time with Steve Peters, and I've been fortunate enough to go see Steve, and funnily enough I met Ronnie on a train a couple of years ago, and we had a good chat about things, and it's just good to come see, in my opinion, the best in the world play the game of snooker. He's a genius. Everything he does is different to everybody else. He plays shots that some guys can't play. He gets out of trouble when other guys couldn't, and it's just a lot of fun to watch, and I think that's why everyone's drawn to him.
Do you think you might have a snooker table put in your house at some stage? I mean, they do take up a lot of room, and your son's going to need a playroom and all that, but a table maybe, because I know you've got a pool table at the moment. Any room for an expansion there? I'm not quite sure if that's going to get passed off the books, but I'll keep practicing on my little British pool table, and then hopefully, you never know, in a few years' time, once he's grown up a bit and I can get him into it, he might want to opt for a snooker table. Well, look, it's absolutely sensational to have you here at the Crucible. I know the crowd are going to give you a huge reception later on. One of Yorkshire's finest, ladies and gentlemen, right here at the Crucible. Brilliant to have a major winner here for the world's top snooker tournament. Thanks very much for coming.
Thank you.